welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about favorites, some from June and some from just a collection that I've built up over time because I've never done a monthly favorites before, but I kind of just wanted to start the ball rolling or get the ball rolling and talk to y'all about what I like. The format may change in the future, but today I just really wanted to get myself to sit down and talk to you because I've missed talking to you face to face. I do voiceovers a lot and those are fun, but let's get into it. So in no particular order, I am going to go through just what I collected in the house that I know is my favorite thing, or it has really stuck out to me. And I think we'll also probably talk about some non-product related things, and I will organize what I go through into categorized lists below in the description box if that's helpful to anyone. I'm just gonna blindly reach into this bag and pull something out and I will talk about it. So my first favorite, this is a very recent addition for me. This is the Garnier Fructis Hydrating Aloe Vera Hair Food Mask. It's a multi-use mask. I originally had the banana food one, which I loved. I went through the whole tub. I've been wanting to take better care of my hair. This one I haven't been using for too long, but so far so good. I'm really enjoying it. Item number 2 is not just one hair roller, but a representation of all the hair rollers that I own. I love using hair rollers on my hair now. When I got back to Australia in February, I think, I visited Texas for 3 months last year for the holidays. And I got back to Australia, settled back in, and looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, we need to change something. And I've been growing my hair out since 2021. So I wasn't trying to chop it because I didn't like it when I did that. But I was trying to get some layers. So I spent a random afternoon chopping my hair up into crazy layers, and that kind of coincided with starting to use hair rollers in my hair. Today my bangs are a little bit comb over, and we're not going to talk about it, but when I put in the effort, I really like having my hair rollers. I have collected some of my favorite, or not my all-time favorite, but some of my favorite scents in recent personal history, and all of these are discontinued to my knowledge, and it makes me so sad. So we'll start with the oldest one, maybe. This I rediscovered when I went back home to Texas for the holidays because I had a perfect preserved time capsule of my life before I moved to Australia waiting for me because I haven't been back in a really long time. And this is one of the things that I kind of just got back into, and now it's not a thing anymore apparently, as far as I'm aware. Okay, so if you know where to find Twilight Woods from Bath and Body Works, please let me know because I love this scent. And this is one of the signature scents that they used to have as part of their line. And I went to buy it a day ago just to restock because I'm getting low. Tell me why it's gone. Natalia, you are my fragrance connoisseur. If you can find me a dupe for Twilight Woods from Bath and Body Works, please let me know because I get so heartbroken, particularly about fragrances that go out of rotation that I will never have again because I have such a strong affection or strong something for scents that I like. I am a loyal girl to fragrance. If I like it, I will not wear anything else. How do you even figure out how to find a dupe for it? Do you just have to have a crazy sensory memory? Do you have to spray it once on a card to take it out to go shopping, praying that you can find something and never wear it yourself because you're trying to preserve it? I don't know. I'm new to this. I don't know. It's 5 days out of the week, I'll forget to wear perfume. But when I do wear it, it's oh my gosh, I'm so loyal. So our next heartbreaking scent that is to my knowledge, out of rotation or like not in the world anymore is Victoria's Secret Rush Body Spray. I am not even gonna justify to you why this is like the best thing on the planet. What I will tell you, I'm not joking, because I don't usually get this reaction, so it matters when I do. Not that I like let it go to my head, but it's just something you notice, right? Every time I wear this, without fail, someone is going to like go out of their way to tell me how good I smell. And I believe them because I think so too. I don't even know what the notes are. Twilight Woods is a little bit like musky, it's sweet, it's so good. This one, I have like visuals associated with this, but I couldn't even tell you what it smells like. And our last one, and this might be the most heartbreaking one because it's like so particular as well. This is Tender Romance by Ralph Lauren. And I remember I used to sell this so much at Ulta Beauty when I worked there. And I used to take it for granted that that Ralph Lauren section was so full. I used to restock it. I would treat it like it was nothing. I would treat it like it was gonna be there forever. Like I didn't have to like count my blessings and take advantage of it. Because if I had known that this would be discontinued, I would have bought 4 of them, maybe 10. I don't know. I don't remember how much it costs, but oh man, yikes, you guys, just yikes. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's funny because I actually don't think of myself as someone who is that moved by scent. My husband is the type, like he is going to choose his scent for the day before he decides what clothes he's gonna wear. Like he is so into scent, which I really appreciate because I think it's kind of made me appreciate it more. This was a gift from Hayden for my birthday one year. I wouldn't say that these are like an exhaustive picture of what I like in fragrance, but for whatever reason, they just stick out to me. So I'm sad that I can't have them again. I hope that makes sense. This is so random. Next up is actually kind of like a serendipitous find. I used to work for Sephora, ANZ, in Australia, which was like such a dream come true for me. I worked for Ulta Beauty in the US. In my mind, that was like making it, working at a makeup store. So I worked at Ulta Beauty in the US, and then when I came to Australia, like through the craziest, most beautiful blessing, I got to work at Sephora as well. And this is one of the things that I found while I was working there. If anyone's watching who I used to work with, I love you and I hope you're doing well there. This is the Tan Luxe Glyco Water Self Tan Eraser. It's an exfoliating tan remover and a primer. Physical exfoliants can get you to a certain point, but chemical exfoliants just do something different. So if you look at my nails, you can clearly see that I am obsessed with fake nails, but I do mine on a budget. I am a press-on girl through and through. These are press-ons and they're super cheap because I'm on a budget and I just really get satisfaction from not having to pay too much. Kmart in Australia, their press-on nails are $5 and I get compliments on them so much. Not that that's what it's about, but like I'm impressed with them. And I'm also the type, like if I have one nail missing, I have to remove all of them. I am not gonna like go a day or 2 days or a week without a nail in place. You know what I mean? So I'm super impressed with Kmart's nails. Those press-ons are really cute. But recently I thought I would take a stab at the Priceline nails. These are $10. Kmart is $5. So it's definitely a bit of a price jump, but these are gorgeous. I can keep my nails on for like 2 or 3 weeks most of the time without like tearing up my nail beds. So it always sticks out to me when nails don't work and when they do, because I've been doing them long enough to know like, oh, is that my prep or is that the nail? These are gorgeous. Priceline Pharmacy. I haven't tried any others, but I've tried these, and I'll maybe put a picture on the screen if I can find them. They're just like, they remind me of like what you would wear for like engagement photos or like your wedding or something. I did not want to like these, but I love them. Velour Xtension lash kits. I bought both the beginner kit that includes the glue and the refill kit that includes your choice of refills. These are the best lash clusters I've ever found. I think they're very expensive for what they are. I only have one sticking here because I use them a lot, but that's kind of my reminder that I need to buy more. I use these both on top of my lash line and underneath. And they're really good, you guys. Next up, we have the Sephora Collection Bright Skin Exfoliating Scrub. And this is kind of like one I didn't expect to like. That was kind of like the benefit of working in that job, was that I was exposed to a lot of things that I may not have purchased myself, because we would be able to try things, and this was one of them for me, and it quickly became a favorite of mine. It is, I believe, only a physical exfoliant, so I use this particularly like when I know I'm gonna wear makeup and I want to like prep my skin really well. I'm not trying to like get my skin red. I'm not trying to stir up any like reactions or anything. This is just a simple physical exfoliant that smells really good. Kind of smells like, I don't know what it smells like, but it reminds me of like clean cologne or something. It's actually quite nice. This is my curve case from Made by Mitchell. Oh my gosh, these are so good. This is the blush that I'm wearing today. Yeah, so this cool tone color story has been fun to play with. And then I have been playing with the warmth as well. I think I actually suit the warmth better, but I'm having fun with playing with the cool tones. Next one, I didn't want to like this, to be honest. I don't even know why. I think it was because of the price. It's a very, very expensive product here in Australia. And oh my gosh, it got me. I didn't like it at first because I am not a beauty balm type of person. This is the ABH, I can't even read it. It's the Beauty Balm Stick. Sorry, I don't know what the name is. I wear shade 4. I am completely out of this stuff because I love it that much. I'm still like scraping it out. When I was in Texas a few months ago, this is what I brought with me because it was solid, so it didn't have to go in my liquids bag. And it's just that good. This is, oh, I don't know how to explain it. And mind you, I am a full coverage drag in the middle of the day kind of girl. I do not want to wear anything that looks like clean girl. No, not my thing. I want the full experience, and I'm so surprised and so impressed with this product. And so maybe that will lead well into our next favorite. I don't want to pay for this. This is very expensive here in Australia, so I love her, and genuinely the next time it's on sale I will buy it, probably in bulk. But until that day comes, what I'm using as a dupe is Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation stick. Oh, stick foundation. And it doesn't have the same amount of like skincare in it. Ooh, I'm running out. I've already stocked up, so I'm good. But this is like a fraction of the price. This is like 12 on iHerb, I think. So that's been like my beautiful pairing of thoroughly enjoying this and wanting to give it its flowers and like not wanting to like take the spotlight from it. If that's within your budget, it's stunning. Take it from me, whether you want it to be natural or like amp it up to full coverage, you can. This has been my answer as of lately. I actually think it would be really fun to film a full face of dupes video, because another one of those things has been, hands down, if you have the budget for it, click off of this video as soon as I mention it and purchase this. This is the Natasha Denona Hy-Glam concealer. I don't even know if the video will show how empty mine is. This concealer is the best. It's the best concealer I've ever used in my life. I was like so happy when Painted by Spencer did that like lineup and kind of like competition for concealers and came out with this on top, because I wholeheartedly agreed. I think one thing that I appreciate about working in the beauty industry was that we kind of like see through the marketing, if that makes sense. So when something impresses us, and of course that's like, you know, that's a personal thing, but collectively, when you find that something impresses everyone, there's like something to it. This was one of those products that we all were like shook by when I worked at Sephora. It was this and the Fenty Radiant Concealer, the new hydrating one that came out. That one's really good. I'm actually wearing that in my inner corner today because I wanted an extra bright inner corner. This is like so versatile. I use it for my face. If I'm not feeling like wearing foundation, I use it for full coverage under my eyes. You can layer it, you can powder over it, you can leave it to itself. Like, it's so good, but it's 54 AUD as of the filming of this video. That is yet another product that I really, really love, and if you have the budget for it, like, it's fully worth it. But I have found myself craving a dupe. This is the Revolution Beauty IRL Filter Finish Concealer, and that's what it looks like. And I have found that it is really good. Another fragrance. This is the Imco Beauty number 3 Dragon Fruit and Jasmine Fragrance Mist for hair and body. This is not something that I bought for myself. This was actually, this was given to me for my birthday last year. So it just wouldn't have been something I would have really registered, I think. And I know it's meant to be like a dupe for Rio de Janeiro, but genuinely, like, that brand is so expensive for me that I don't even look at it. Like, I don't care whether or not this is a dupe for anything. I just enjoy it for what it is. This smells so good. I don't know how to describe it. I'm so sorry. Superficially, the biggest takeaway that I had from my last job was learning so much from observation. Like, I loved the artistry that I was exposed to at Sephora. Like, if you worked with me, trust and believe, like, I admired your artistry. And one of the biggest things that I learned practically, because it's like conceptually I had it down, but practically, like in the moment, watching artists there like do their thing, was skin prep. And that's not to like say that this specifically is something that I think is like a must have, but it did like stand up to what I was asking it to do. Is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Original Moisturizer. I am so picky now about what kind of moisturizer I use before makeup, because that genuinely can make or break your makeup for the day. And this one I found like really stood up to what I was asking it to do. It didn't make my makeup peel off. It could handle me trying to like squeeze full coverage out of it, which I appreciated. I have never been like swept off my feet by an eyeshadow palette until Oreo. Are we even surprised? I have the Master Mattes Neutral. Sorry, my palette is well loved, so forgive me. But this is what I brought to America. And it's just what I'll always restock, I think. Like, this is one of those palettes where it's like, maybe you kind of balk at how expensive it is, but once you have it, you're gonna keep reaching for it. Like, I fully intended to use a different eyeshadow palette today, but when I found I was just craving that like creamy inner corner highlight, I found myself reaching for this. I had to, because it's so good. I'm wearing fake lashes right now because I am so critical of mascara that I'm not going to trust mascara to give me what I want. So when it does give me what I want, I pay attention. These two mascaras One of them in the last 2 years of my life, the other one in the last 6 months of my life, have like rocked my world. This is the Rare Beauty Black Mascara. This is the kind of mascara that like does it for someone with like Hispanic straight lashes. I actually get lift with this. I get separation, I get definition with it, and volume. And it comes off easily, so I don't feel like I'm like killing my lashes every time I take it off. And the other one that's like been recently brought to my attention, this is the Kitten Lash from Lisa Eldridge. I don't even know if I know how to describe this mascara. If Rare Beauty is like soft and voluminous, this one is like soft and defined, but like in an impressive way. Like if you're willing to like work with them, learn them, not that they are like, they take a learning curve, but I find that people are so like quick to write something off. If you think a first impression of something is the end of what you think about it, I would encourage you to just like sit with it that little bit longer and play with it. Stretch it, figure out what it can do. This is the Amy Jean Privé Brow Velvet Duo in number 4. I am the type that I can go for like a brushed brow and keep it like simple, but when I want to add natural dimension without painting a brow on, this brow powder duo has like blown my mind. So in the pan, it's this tiny little thing, and it's kind of convenient to like bring out with you when you're needing like a tiny mirror, like for touch-ups and stuff. Like sometimes something as small as this versus like carrying like a proper palette or like a handheld mirror out, it does the work. We all need like a touch-up when we're out, right? And that one is adorable. The Fenty glosses, I am such a fan of. I did not wear gloss when I came to Australia, and I was open to it. And I actually wore the Lifter gloss from Maybelline for a long time before I worked at Sephora, and I love these. I stand by them. This one, I have worn her out so much. Like, she is at the end of her rope, and I will continue to wear her as much as I can for as long as she'll let me. It's what I'm wearing today, although, you know, it's very late right now. But if you need like a cheap dupe, the Lifter gloss from Maybelline gives the same effect, and it's not sticky. I hate sticky lip gloss. I will commit to a matte lip before I will commit to an annoying glossy one, if that makes sense. This is the NYX Brow Glue. It's like a gel applicator thing. This has been like my budget option that took a bit of getting used to, but now that I have gotten used to it, I stand by it. It's what I'm wearing today. I've filled in my brows, but I like brush them up first and kind of like stick them into place so that I can paint on the brow that I want. And this, I have to say, after a learning curve, I am like thoroughly impressed with it, particularly for the price point that it's at. I think initially why I didn't like it was because I felt like it was like sticky and it didn't dry down, but now that my application with it has changed, I've gotten used to it and I've made it work for me, and it works just as well as the Brow Freeze in a pot, Brow Freeze in a tube, and the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. So if you're looking for something, like if you're the type that doesn't really wear brow product, but you just want your brows to like lay a certain way, this is a really, really good product. A lot of the things that have become my favorite products of the last 3 years are incredible within their price bracket. But me being me, like I kind of want to find something that's a bit cheaper. I went to Priceline the other day and found some lip liners that felt like comfy price-wise for me. And I know that Essence like can like pack a punch in a good way for what they offer. And these were something that I wanted to try out. These are the Essence 8-Hour Matte Comfort Lip Liners. I have the shade, I think I have 2 of these. I have a dark brown and this one, which is number 12, Cushion Talk. I love Makeup Forever. It does not budge, but sometimes it's hard to get and it's expensive. So these have been like a comfortable answer to that for me. Oh my gosh, this one I only have a sample of because I never purchased it, and I think I actually will. But when I worked at Sephora, I was introduced to Australian fragrance, and I'm really like proud of that. Being in Australia, like I have been able to experience brands that I wouldn't normally get in America where I'm from. And one of them has been Goldfield and Banks. This is just a little baby sample size, but this is called Sunset Hour. This fragrance, and like all of them individually, are so impressive to me. They stand out in a field of their own. I think Australians really curate their taste in things, and Goldfield and Banks, Who is Elijah, those are the brands that I've come to know in Australia while I've been here, and Goldfield has really stuck out with me. Like I used to like make samples of this so often for people because everybody would come to our store specifically to try them. I wish I could have found this in America to show to my family when I went to visit recently, because there's nothing like it. This next one is kind of like a little late for me to talk about, but man, has it impressed me. This is a lip balm that I have loved previously and now come back to loving again after a few years. This is the Glossier coconutbalm.com Universal Skin Salve, and I think mine is in the original flavor, and she is like properly empty now. So that is her like spent. So this is what I usually use to prep my lips at the beginning of starting my makeup routine. And by the time I'm ready to do my lips, this baby has like mended and made up for everything I have not done for my lips previously. I try to keep them like well cared for, of course, but if you're the type of person who finds your lips are just gonna fight you no matter what you do, Glossier balm.com is going to be there for you. So the last thing I have in here from June as my favorite has to do with like lifestyle, I'd say, and that is my Apple Watch. I have started working out, and I don't go to a gym right now because it's a bit far from us, and I want to be able to just kind of like be active in my own space, if that makes sense. So I have started like walking and running in my backyard, and I wear my Apple Watch when I do that so that I know my distance, my calories, my heart rate, like all of the things. And this has been like invaluable to me. Last but not least, we have a blank bullet journal that I found cheap. And what I've done is, I actually need to update it because I've been bad about that. But it's been really nice to like have something to like put my thoughts down on in terms of like tasks, because I am not like super regimented when I'm at home as far as like being task oriented, but for what it's worth, like the things that I do want to get done, I'm able to like put them in this journal knowing for the whole scope of the week, I want to get this done, but maybe I shouldn't do it all in one day. I've been able to like space it out across a week and check them off as I go. And that's been like really nice for me. It's what I used to do at work. I'm following the same format that I used at my job, and that's been really nice. Like, I'm not a Notion girl. I want to be a Notion girl, but for the time being, while I'm a pencil and paper kind of girl, this has been so nice. There were a few things that I wanted to go through that are not product related, like music. Henry Morris has been my favorite artist as of lately. He just knows what he's doing. He's like touring in America right now. I'm not able to go see him, but if you're in the US and you want to like find a tour date that coincides with your area, like go and check him out because he's really cool. Oh my gosh, the favorite song. Do I have to show you right now? I don't even know if it's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna try. My favorite song right now is called Waltzing Back. This is by No Vacation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please share down below if there's anything that you think of that you want to share with everybody, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.